This may be one of the greatest and most epic scenes, not just in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, not just in fantasy, but in all of cinema. It is fucking perfection. The build-up, the stakes, the character moments, the choreography, the soundtrack, the culmination of every story thread and character arc and decision that's been woven throughout the whole movie. This is payoff on the grandest scale imaginable, and watching this moment unfold in a cinema screen 24 years ago was an experience that'll stay with me for the rest of my life. And so I want to try to explain why I think it works so well, because a great scene is more than just what happens in that one moment, it's everything that led up to it, everyone involved in it, everything it means for the wider story. So, let us explore it together, shall we? First, the setup. The scene takes place at the culmination of the Battle of Helm's Deep at the end of the Two Towers, which by the way is my favourite battle of the trilogy, but that's a story for another day. Anyway, the forces of Rohan led by King Theoden are under siege by an army of Uruk-hai sent by Saruman to wipe them out. With most of their horsemen dispersed across the country, Theoden has no choice but to lead his depleted forces to the fortress of Helm's Deep, which should at least give them a fighting chance against the vastly superior army. As Aragorn and the others head to the refuge, Gandalf leaves in search of Eomer, who led most of his men away after being dismissed by Wormtongue. It's established very clearly that Theoden and his men are completely outclassed in this battle. Their army consists mostly of old men and boys conscripted into service, hastily armed with ancient weapons and dented armour, relics of past wars barely fit for purpose now. They know there's no real hope of victory, all they can really do is hold out as long as possible and hope that Gandalf can get to them in time. On the other hand, there's the army of Uruk-hai, massive, powerful, overwhelming in number and composed of the biggest, strongest and most fearless orcs the world has ever seen. An enemy that burns and destroys everything in its path, that doesn't care about casualties and absolutely won't stop until it achieves its mission. This isn't an army of invasion or conquest, it's an army of annihilation. If Helm's Deep falls, Rohan will die. As far as stakes go, it doesn't get much higher than that. Secondly, the characters.